I'm Jasmine, and I'm gonna be showing you how I took my skin from this to this. And honestly, my skin is still clearing up, but I'd say this is a pretty drastic difference, pretty big improvement compared to that. Let's get started. And also throughout the video, I might be glancing down because I have my notes over here for y'all. So let's get started. This took about, I want to say 2 years. So rewind back to 2021. I had the worst skin, in my opinion. I was eating very fried and like greasy foods because that's just what my mom was cooking at the time. And it was really good. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I ate it regularly. It took a toll on my skin. I wasn't sweating enough either. I wasn't really exercising at all. I sort of hated the gym. I wasn't drinking enough water as well. And when I say not enough, I mean not enough. Like, I was drinking 2 cups a day. Like, sometimes I'll look back and be like, how am I still alive? Because I drank this amount of water for so long that I'm like, how am I still alive right now? Oh my god. Water is good. Water is so good for you. And I was also picking at my skin, and that was a habit I formed. Like, I did it without noticing, and that left a lot of dark spots and scars on my face. I was also using hair products that really clogged my skin. That was a really big contributor to how my skin was. I developed pimples here around my hairline because that's where I did my edges. As a result of all of these things, I developed acne on mainly my forehead, around the side of my cheeks, and on my jawline. But my forehead was like the hot spot, let's say, for my acne. I tried to find a solution. I went to the dermatologist to get a solution, and he told me it was a mix of things. It was like cystic acne and pimples that was on my face. And he also gave me skincare products. He gave me a cleanser, sunscreen, and I think he gave me a moisturizer. It did not really work. I don't want to say not at all, because it reduced my pimples and acne like a little over, let's say, about 3 months. I decided to do trial and error. So I eliminated, oh, my bad, that was an email, y'all. Okay, I decided to do trial and error. I eliminated those like skincare products that the dermatologist prescribed to me because, I mean, they were not working. I decided to start using natural remedies that my mom recommended to me. And she bought jojoba? Is that how you pronounce it? Jojoba. I'm just gonna go with that. Jojoba oil, tea tree oil, and vitamin E. And she mixed that all into a bottle, shook it up, and that was my moisturizer for the next like 6 months, I want to say. And it was really effective. It started clearing up all the acne on my forehead mainly. As for my cleanser, I switched that up pretty frequently, which was a mistake, not gonna lie. And I think that sort of contributed to my dry skin. Like, it started drying out my skin a lot more. So don't do that. Don't switch up your cleanser frequently. Find a cleanser that works for you and be consistent with it. Be consistent with the products that you're using if you want to get your desired result. I started chugging bottles of water that were like this big, and I drank like 3 of those within 1 to 2 hours, and that's a pretty big accomplishment, not gonna lie. I refrained from like picking at my skin, and that was a pretty tough habit to break because I was doing that for so long. I was so used to just doing it unconsciously. It was pretty effective for the most part. It reduced my acne by a lot. I made sure to wash my face in the morning and at night. Mainly at night, I really focused on that. At one point, this routine started drying my skin a little bit. I'm pretty sure it was because of the cleansers I was using. I switched them really frequently. Don't do that, guys. Find a cleanser that does not dry out your skin and it works for you. That brings us to today. I'm gonna go through my list of things I do to maintain my skin. I try to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I'm still trying to cut down on the amount of unhealthy foods I eat because it's good, y'all. It's hard, okay? I try to exercise daily, and that's a really good habit to form, especially when you're trying to clear your skin, or I don't know, that's a really good habit to form, period, because your body needs movement and you need to sweat all of those impurities out of your skin. It feels so good after. Yeah, I live for that feeling. I try to do something every single day. I just do whatever I feel like doing that's gonna make me sweat all the impurities out. Okay, so the products that I use, I have them right here. I use this CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I love this because it's light. It doesn't feel sticky. It feels, here, I'm just gonna read it.
It's for normal to dry skin. It moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Yeah, this really helps, y'all.
This is also by CeraVe. It's my acne foaming cream cleanser. And this is also pretty light, just like the lotion.
It clears acne, pimples, and blackheads, and it helps to prevent new acne and allows your skin to heal.
And sunscreen, y'all. About sunscreen. Sunscreen is really important, to your skincare routine, because it helps protect your skin from UV rays, which can lead to wrinkles. And I'm not trying to look like I'm 50 or 60 when I'm 20 years old. I'm trying to stay young, okay? This sunscreen that I use is by Bare Republic. It's mineral sunscreen. This is very natural. It's made from pretty natural ingredients. Those are the 3 products that I use. Oh, and I also use witch hazel. I don't have it on me right now, but it is by Thayer's, I think. Oh my god. This truck is passing by. It's taking its sweet time. I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait. Alright. Okay, I use witch hazel it's made by, the brand is Thayer's, I think. Thayer's Rose Petal Witch Hazel. And it smells just like roses, guys. And I use the rose petal scented one because, normal witch hazel, I don't know if you've ever smelled that, but it is not it. But it really helps to cleanse my skin. I put it on a cotton ball and just rub it on my face, and it collects all of the impurities, the dust, dirt, etc. It's great for that. I use that every night. Sometimes I use it in the morning. I don't like to do a lot with my skin in the morning because it's still fresh from the night before. As for makeup, I try to not use foundation. I use a little bit of concealer because I found that those two just clog my pores a lot, and it does more harm than help. So, okay, keep in mind that this might not work for everyone because everyone's skin is different, everyone's body is different, and they just require different things. You could have overly oily skin, I can have super dry skin. This is just how I cleared my skin. I hope this helps you get some ideas as to where to start, what products to use. What products helped me can also help you. And the products will be in the description below. So thanks for listening.